Some days find me sitting alone. Actually, most days I find myself on my own. When the day is dark and dreary, when it's raining and I can't see clearly, I find myself thinking deeply about the word solitary. I'm locked inside by the rain outside, but at least I have my windows, so I open up my laptop and I stare at the logo. I look deep into my system and I found a name for my lifestyle there. I don't know whether it's consolation or recreation, but it's called Solitaire. The kings and the queens travel in droves like sheep, talking loudly about things that are really not that deep. While I lag behind and people lag behind me, while they walk in groups, we are solitary. And we'll never be royals, because our social lives are just way too jacked up. And it really isn't expressible. I feel I'm about to break down. I think I need a timeout. I'm going to begin a countdown, and maybe by the time I'm done, I'll be fine. 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm living in hell, and I'm praying for heaven. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I abhor groups of decks. I take my single deck apart one by one by one. I am one, and as one, I am a unified whole. My soul is intact, and I'd like it to stay that way. I don't need an upgrade. I am the best grade that can be given. Nothing, and I mean nothing, can take my place. I am an ace. I am one, but I am too loud, too quiet, too sad, and they don't like it. I am too undesirable to turn myself into two. Too many people in twos, hand-holding, waist-grabbing, forehead kisses, ass-tapping, couples talking late into the night, and seeing them around is such a bother. Why don't I have a significant other? Is it because I live solitaire? I hate threes. God, I hate threes. They always turn into 2 and 1, and I am always the one. 3 means 2 converse and 1 diverts and 1 hurts, but 2 honestly does not give a coin's toss. Solitaire. Toss a coin and maybe you'll get lucky. 4 stands for 4-leaf clover, for green fertility in the background, for the sunny summer periods that are briefly rid of idiots. Inauguration into clubs can lift your heart. 4 is a symbol of stability, for unity, for companionship. But that is not the point of solitaire. It's not fair that good things can come to such an abrupt end that you begin to wonder if they ever even started. But before we get there, there's a mediation point. 5. 5 is the halfway between 1 and 10 when it's all too easy to get lost in confusion. If I get a 5, then I'll be halfway done. And if I'm halfway done, then I've almost won. But if I don't, then I'm back to 1, and 1 is solitaire. 6 goes like this. It's just 2 3s, 2 2s live in bliss, and 2 1s remain in a fix until 7. 7 is a morbid type of heaven. 1 is so high above the clouds that they can't be touched. Hearts beating red and hot in one's chest. 1 feels blessed, at least till 8, when hate suddenly fills your soul, turning your red heart into a red diamond that none can penetrate. Ha! And you wonder why you're still single. It's because you don't allow yourself not to be solitaire. My diamond heart is tired, so I fall asleep by 9. My lonely heart hopes that I dream of you, and when I wake, you'll be mine. I can no longer pretend like I don't really care about the negative emotional consequences of being solitaire. I haven't always wanted to be alone. I know that's what I put across because I couldn't handle the thoughts of not being the boss of my own emotions. So I remained solitaire, dug a hole, put my diamond heart in it, and filled it up with layers of sand. I never found a perfect person, but you are like a perfect 10 over 10, 10 times, 4 suits, 12 cards, plus 1. Solitaire. To leave the singles club, free my diamond heart, use the one thing missing, a spade, to dig up my past and uncover the treasure that lies beneath. And you can turn my red diamond back into a red heart, my black knight. Oh wait, wrong game. But chess, I play that too. See, I happen to be a jack of all trades. But you know, a jack is still not a queen. Janelle Monáe taught me how to be queen. She told me weird is good if you'll just believe. And she wrote for the people who feel ostracized, the goats among the mares, the ones treated unfairly, the ones who feel solitary, queer, untouchable, immigrants, excommunicated, and negroid. Well, I say my queen stands for queer, untouchable, extraordinary, exceptional, and the N is for not held down by society's demands to fit into a group. After all, if a man is one of the peasants, then he can't be king. Solitaire. The king begins the real game by being the head of the stack. And maybe that's the aim of Solitaire. The king begins the game, but in the end, it all comes back down to one by one by one. I place the pieces of my life back into position. The rain clears and restores my vision, and I can see now that I am one. I am one, and that is enough. Solitaire. Alt plus F4, close window, end program.